Okay, guys, we're back live. Sorry about that. It looked like we just had a little glitch in the stream.
Round 3, fight!
What they're doing is forcing playing characters who have unavoidable. What they're doing is getting rid of unavoidable. The one with the saw, he should be able to roll that. That would be fair. I'm not disagreeing with this, but what they first have to do, remove the things that they can remove.
Well, the problem is not because of that. Remove it. I know how to use all the characters. The thing is that people. I mean, Tom Brady was crying too much that day. I got him out with Cyrus.
Fight!
I bet you the Cyrus can't. All right, they remove that.
Round 2, fight!
Yeah, Polo, I'm sorry. I did have to reboot, but yeah. Gotcha. So she's gonna have a little bit of delay in between holding and dash canceling, so that she wouldn't be able to throw them just as quickly, and Sub-Zero is going to be able to go into a duck state sooner on his slide. So that'll make that matchup a little easier. Is Polo, is she still going to retain the pushback on those kunais though?
Scorpion wins.
Yeah, that's why. But I like, you know.
Round
I
two.
think.
Fight.
what's gonna happen?
Kano wins. Round three. Fight. Scorpion wins.
It's not because of size. People, I mean, I've never seen a game people like the game. That's why.
Okay, guys. Sorry for the little delay on the
But the problem is not the fucking.
on the commentary. Just a little busy at the moment.
Fight.
We're back here debating whether or not Maxter is a little upset that they're going to be nerfing the game, changing the game again. But and it's not 100% because of Cyrax. He just doesn't want to see the game change. So again, guys, you know, we are going to be going till between 12 and 1. So again, if you want to call in, you can call in on Skype. It's the screen name is Chirotob on Skype, CHIROTOB, and I'm putting it into the stream chat right now. So anyone who wants to call in and ask a question on the stream, please feel free to hit us up on Skype. Chirotob. And Paulo, we appreciate that about the answers about Scarlet. That little bit should probably help and make them some better matchups. I think in this game, people are just simply gonna. Wow, what a combo! That only did 46. Wow, but what a corner combo by Scoot with Scorpion. Scoot! I think what it comes down to with Scarlet is that people are just going to have to have an alternate character.
Scorpion wins.
They're probably going to do something like change, make it so that she has to wait a couple more frames in between the dash cancel into Kunai. So that she can't just throw
Fight.
the speed, but they're still going to do the pushback and the characters like Sub-Zero having to hold duck on a slide faster, get up. So it's going to come to
Kano wins. Round two. Fight.
Hiroshura is a little. He's a little upset that Noob Saibot's not getting a buff.
I just
So-
want my upkick back.
So,
man.
So he's being what we call call a salty Sal.
Yeah. I'm salty. I'm flaking and shit.
He is a salty Sal. Blame Shock for noob. Why are we blaming Shock for noob?
Yeah. Shock's, wait, what did he do?
I'm gonna have to call Shock now. I have Shock on speed dial.
Lol.
Wow. He was MKT good until Shock and Conqueror cried. Well, but I mean, if he was MKT good, then he was MKT broken.
Kano wins.
I love Shaolin.
Wow, what's MKT? Mortal Kombat Trilogy.
Broke game is broke.
Fight.
Well, you know, it's still a lot of fun. And you know what? A lot of people thought Mortal Kombat Gold was broken, and to a degree it is, but it's still fun to play. Now, Paulo, there's a question. Are we ever going to see a re-release of MK, of MK Trilogy? There's a lot of people who would like to see that get re-released. And also, just as importantly, a lot of people would like to see a re-release of Mortal Kombat 4 / Mortal Kombat Gold.
One yin yin yin.
Scorpion wins. Round 2. Fight.
Guys, you'd be really surprised at just how good MK4 really is. I did not appreciate MK4 probably until within the last year when I started playing it a little bit more. It wasn't until I saw some of the videos by the MKK guys. All right, that's fair enough. MKT would have to be remade to be done on current platforms. All right, fair enough. What about MK Gold, though? Or, MK4, MK Gold. We would love to have that game. But the reason I would say is take your time. Take the time to go to YouTube and look up some of the Mortal Kombat competitive videos of MK4. It is actually a good game. Zach, when you get a chance, find some links for videos to some of the MKK Mortal Kombat 4 match vids. I'm trying to get Zach to find those videos for you guys.
Oh, gets it with a choke. Oh. Butter knives. Teleports. Ooh, up ball. Could have punished it with a little bit more, though. Ooh, there we go. Chopsticks, combos. Spear. Jump punch. Ooh. Gotta love it. Oh, Blanca balls. Punishes the Blanca ball. Matzo ball. Breakers. Hellfire. Burn your feet. Cha-cha-cha. Elbow pretty safe still.
Kano wins. Round 2. Fight.
Remember, give us a call for any questions. We'll be glad to answer them. He's holding with the dice. Oh, punished. All right. Phil, my friend Waz here wants to know how the Valley Stream Monsters scene got started.
The Valley Stream Monsters was actually,
One. Fight.
it's kind of my baby. I wanted to hold a tournament on my birthday this year, which was in May. But yeah, it was something that Dark Rob and I started. I kind of like conceptualized it, and Rob and I started it. I wanted to have a tournament on my birthday, so we came to this place, the Gamer's Edge, and asked them about doing it. And we did a tournament, and we had a great time. And afterward, we asked them if we could come back and play, casuals here on Thursday nights. Now, historically, Thursday nights were something that Rob and I were doing for more than a year. Every Thursday night, I would go to Dark Rob's house, and we would play Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 until 3 in the morning. And really, we would invite anyone over who wanted to come over and play. And when MK9 came out, that included having Sweet Johnny Cage and Long Island Joe once came over to Rob's house. And at one point, we had like 6 players in Dark Rob's little living room, and it was just too small. And then after the tournament on my birthday, we asked the guys at the Gamer's Edge, can we have people come and play? And they said yes. And we began promoting it, and this is what we have today. Something that draws between 15 to 30 players every week and provides us with enough players and enough action for this stream every week.
Fight.
Punishes Scorpion's teleport punch. Jumping punches, blocks. Hits him with a spear, but Breaker's out of that combo. Throws another spear out, very risky, gets punished with the matzo ball. Ooh, matzo ball. Nice. Come on, Barrett, you got this. Ooh, nice, up ball for the win.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh. Oh, drops the corner combo, unfortunately. Blocks the X spear. Oh, up ball.
So anyway, yeah, as I was saying, the Valley Stream Monsters started off as something that Dark Rob and I did every Thursday night. And it was just to get together just because we love to play UMK3. And in all honesty, without Rob, none of this really would have happened. I mean, he's been a partner in crime in terms of developing and cultivating the scene out here on Long Island. And sitting next to me right now, by the way, we have a piece of MK history in James MK. And he's been instrumental in Mortal Kombat since its inception, really. probably one of the best MK1 and MK2 players back in the day. As he says in his heyday, he's a classic I don't like to throw player. Back when in New York, there was I know that that's taboo now, but back in the day in New York, you couldn't walk into an arcade and throw somebody and walk out alive.
Changed though now. Now I can I see myself throwing a little bit here and there. You gotta now in order to win in this game.
I don't understand. How is it like if you throw somebody in the classic MK games, it's just like you get your ass kicked?
It wasn't so much classic MK games, particularly MK2. Yeah, back then it was pretty much a fighting game. Fighting games in general. You throw and you were cheap. Our mentalities have changed so much since then. But back then, you risked life and limb by throwing and not giving it back in the arcades. That's just the way it was in New York.
It's weird. It's very weird.
Wins.
What it was when you would throw somebody, it would do one move would do so much damage to somebody. So 4 throws and you're dead. So it would strip away from any reason to try to do any special moves. Just try to get in close, throw the guy 4 times, and you win the game, which defeated the purpose of a fighting game and showing any skills. Now there are skills of throwing. The block throw for Street Fighter example is to come in and set yourself up for the throw, and then you could do a throw with like Zangief and do a lot of damage. But back in the day, you could throw somebody in an arcade, and when you walk out the door, they're looking to throw you for real. So you kind of had to respect that if I threw you, I give it back to you to balance off the energy. But like I said, that was back in the 90s. Times have changed now.
Dana wins.
Paulo. So what are the chances of a WaveNet board still existing? I mean, there are MAME incarnations of UMK3 all around, but the one thing we don't have is a MAME incarnation of WaveNet.
I don't see it. I don't see a WaveNet version floating around there much. There wasn't enough of them out there, but he might have a better answer.
We've never seen a ROM for WaveNet. I would love to see it though. Just to experience it once. I understand. Rumors are that the WaveNet version contained a Noob Saibot code that allowed you to choose Noob Saibot just as you could choose Human Smoke. Zach playing Let's Make a Deal.
Round 2. Fight.
Damn, Paulo, you gotta get me a copy of WaveNet. Either that or you need to pester the guys making Arcade Collection to make WaveNet the version that they release so that Noob can be used.
I'd use them.
No, you would abuse him.
Yeah.
Yeah, go one more.
Round 1. Fight.
All right. Goes for ball and gets punished. Damn it, Dan.
Fun-
Comes the combos. Oh, and drops it. What?
Funny that, Dan, Kano being such a good player in this game, Dan is the only one in this area who uses him.
Yeah. It's kind of like with me, I'm the one of the very few noob sidebots on Long Island. Not many people use noob sidebot here. It's mostly just...
Now, were you one of the only noob Cybots at WCG?
There was me and 2 other people. It was me.
Now, were you the noob player who eliminated the young kid, the 12-year-old kid?
No, that was Butters. And honestly, I had some respect for the guy originally. Like, he was using too much meter, throwing out random tackles with meter, even if they weren't hitting. Take it easy, bro. And like, he was wasting a lot of meter. So I was like, all right, whatever. He didn't connect teleport very well. But like, he counterpicked against the 12-year-old, who was very good. He was a very good Ermac player. And in the end of it, you know, him and his friends were like, you know, kind of rubbing it in the kid's face or whatever. And the next game, the kid makes top 16 at the underguard. And I hear in the background, Butters complaining, oh, I should be there, you know, in the top. I beat that kid. I was the only one who was able to beat that kid. I should be in top 16, not him. And I was like, are you really complaining that a 12-year-old's in the top 8 because he deserved it? Like, I don't know. Like, I was just very, like, that was just very childish in his part. But it was just me and like 2 other new players.
D. Barrett taking his final match on stream for the night.
Woo! Yeah, he is just so. He was being rather salty. I was like, bro, like, the amount of salt that was in that room, like, you could have just, like, lined it on a sidewalk and get rid of some ice.
Polo, when you say it has fixes for the infinites, are you talking about UMK3 WaveNet has fixes for the infinites in UMK3?
Oh, dude, my salt, I was like, ooh, I was so like, you can just throw that shit out. It's just like salt everywhere. It's just that Sub-Zero reset, man. And that glitch that happened, the green shadow thing with Noob, maybe not get in day 2 at WCG. And I was just like, nah. So, like, honestly, it's just, lol. Like, I was just mad. Ooh. Rage. Rob, I would never hurt you, dude. Come on. I love you. Nuts.
Wow, so the corner infinite in UMK3 WaveNet doesn't exist.
Yay, balancing.
Wow, Polo, if that's the case, you guys really, I mean, for me, I'm a huge fan of UMK3, and I think that a lot of UMK3 players who play UMK3, that made no sense at all, a lot of players who play UMK3 as, competitively, I think it would be an amazing thing to release the WaveNet version with those fixes, and the ability to use Noob through a code. It just would be such a fan service to the UMK3 players, because that corner infinite is a very viable tournament tactic. But for that to disappear would change the game. Amazingly. No, Rain was a joke in UMK3. He didn't appear until Mortal Kombat Trilogy.
Yep. Remember, guys, the Skype hotline is still available. Call in and ask any questions. We are still here to answer. Do not be shy.
The Skype screen name is Cairo to be. That would be CHI. That would be CHIROTOB. That is the Skype screen name to call in and ask any questions you want. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't really have a lot of players that like playing tag tonight, so we're probably gonna go all one-on-one tonight.
Yeah. Yep, James MK is a Baraka main. And you'd be surprised, guys, although Baraka's bottom tier, the guy's got some good potential. I'm not going to lie, like punishment-wise and everything. It's just, it takes a lot to be good with the guy.
Well, Noob from SNES, I mean, was pretty much the same thing. Yeah, he was the same as his MKT counterpart. He had all the resets. He had all the infinites. It was pretty bad.
Wins. Round 2. Fight.
Just out of curiosity, Paulo, have you seen the Juggernaut hack of UMK3? That would be the one with Human Smoke and Noob Saibot. Somebody was able to hack the ROM, and that would be, they have Noob Saibot and Human Smoke selectable on screen.
Finish him. Kenshi wins. Sonya Baraka.
So then, if you've seen it, I want to ask: does in the WaveNet version, does Noob Saibot still have no special moves? Does he have? Is he still faster than everybody? And does he still have essentially 133% health? I think he has boss health. He does normal damage, has boss health, and he takes no chip damage after the first hit of a combo.
Ooh, Sonya, boobies. Ooh, zoning her out.
Okay,
Onion.
Brandon McLean. He's asking. He doesn't have a mic right now, but he's curious what I think is the best and worst thing about this game. The first thing I'll say is I really like this game. I think it's a lot of fun. That is definitely the best thing about this game, is that the game overall, as a package, is a lot of fun. Let me just interrupt this. Polo says that in WaveNet UMK3, Noob Saibot has the MK Trilogy teleport, walks backwards fast, and takes normal damage. That is really cool. As I said, I would really love to see that released one day, so that, for fan service, so that we would really get a chance to play it. It was such a limited release that not many of us ever really got the chance to experience it. Anyway, so the best part about this game is that it's so much fun to play, and it doesn't matter what level you want to play it at, whether it's at the highest competitive level or on a very casual level. This game really is a lot of fun to play. What I don't like about it, I'm an old school fighting game player, and there are things. J360 is leaving. Good seeing you. Great seeing you guys again. I'm going to see you guys. Will I see you guys next week? All right. Murdoch, J360, and Snake getting out of here tonight. We're going to see them again next week. Anyway, what I dislike about this game, and as I was saying, I'm a very old school fighting game player, and I think I'm pretty set in my ways about the way a fighting game is supposed to play. And this game doesn't always stick to the conventional norms that 2D fighting games stick to, traditionally. So I guess the thing I would have to say is that, to me, sometimes the game feels inconsistent. It feels like things that should hit don't, things that shouldn't hit do. That's what I like least about the game. But it's still not enough to make me say that I would ever stop playing this game. The package as a whole is a good game, it's a good product, and it's a lot of fun to play. And that's exactly what I like about it the most. That's the most positive thing about this game, is that it is just a ton of fun to play.
Personally, I love this game a lot, aside from all the bugs and everything. You may be a big fan of UMK3, but I personally do not like the game. I hate the game. I hate Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 competitively. I just think the game is just, in my opinion... No, I'm saying between you, how you like MK3 better. Like, you're like, oh, I'm more of a UMK3 guy. I'm more of an MK9 guy. I can't stand UMK3. But as an MK9, I think this game is really good aside from the bugs. I really enjoy playing the game. I haven't really stuck in training mode for more than 3 hours in a fighting game since Guilty Gear. So if a fighting game can make me stay in training mode that long, figure out resets and stuff like that, and keep my ass busting trying to get better at it as Noob Saibot, then the game's done something right. Because usually I'll stay in fighting games like Street Fighter. I'll practice for like an hour and get tired and just turn it off and go to bed. Or like I can just practice this game all night.
Baraka wins. Round 3. Fight.
Depends if Phil's up for streaming Skullgirls when it comes out. This is more of a Mortal Kombat scene, if anything else.
Yeah, guys, I mean, as much as I do enjoy other fighting games, Mortal Kombat is my first love, and there's a reason we stream under the name KombatNetwork, because what we stream
It's Mortal Kombat.
is Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
What the fighting game, what the fighting game community as a whole has been missing is a dedicated Mortal Kombat stream, and that's what we wanted to achieve with this. And believe me, we appreciate every single person who watches and every single person who comes to play. Our goal was to create as best a stream as we could, with not only the quality of the stream, which of course we're still working on. We still only have a 480p stream device, which we're looking to upgrade. But we tried to develop it in terms of quality of players to make the best stream to watch because of the players that were available to play to showcase this game.
Yeah. And answer one question before from Jester XYZ. The reason people are liking Skullgirls is for two reasons. One, the art style is that of old school cartoon like Tom and Jerry or Looney Tunes. It has a lot of good references from old school cartoons and stuff like that. And the second reason, which is the most important reason, is that Skullgirls is probably going to be the most balanced fighting game when it comes out. The fact that you got a pro player like Mike Z making the game, the fact that he goes everywhere with his laptop, testing things out, frame data, make sure no infinites are in the game, and if the infinites aren't in the game, you have the ability to break out of them or whatever. It's just beyond just amazing. The guy put so much work into this game, and honestly, this will be the best balanced fighting game to come out this year, to be honest with you.
Hitoshira popping a little wood about Skullgirls.
Hey, look, dude, I played the game myself at ECT. I got a chance to talk to Mike Z for about a good 20-30 minutes.
You know, I'm gonna say this. I like games that have some mismatches, and the reason I like games that have some mismatches is that it forces people to have to choose a character, because if everybody is 5-5 across the board,
it's gonna be boring.
4.5, 5.5 across the board, doesn't matter. I could go eeny meeny miny that one.
Yeah.
You know, spin the roulette wheel wherever it lands, character I use, and I stand a chance against everybody. It's boring, and that's in a way what happened with Super Street Fighter 4.
Well, the thing is, though, even in Super Street Fighter 4, people did have that bad matchups. Having a bad matchup does not necessarily mean the game's broken. It just means that character has a flaw that he can't handle that opposing character. Look at Raiden versus Noob Saibot. Lol, you can't zone him. Teleports all day. Just is retarded. Or Smoke. You can't zone Smoke. He's an anti-zoner. But the fact that there's gonna be, your 7-3s and slow girls. It's just the way the game is being made. I mean, it's not gonna be infinite combos. It's not gonna be like Marvel versus Capcom 2 with like Magneto infinites and everything like that. I mean, sure, the game's gonna have an assist system, which to me, I mean, it's a little bit
Ryu48 showing off some Sonya skill. Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a Skype question through a Skype text from
Sonya wins.
it looks like it is from Jamal Nichols.
Jamal.
He asks, he says, I always love this game, and I've been playing Mortal Kombat for a while, and I'm not a pro, but I can play well. I'm a Scorpion fan and a lover. I'm a Scorpion fan and lover, and he's my main. But is Scorpion a good character to play with and enter a tournament with?
Scorpion, I honestly think has a lot of hidden potential. The reason people don't use him that much is he's a very risky character to use.
Scorpion is one of my mains.
Yeah.
I use Shang, Scorpion. Those are probably my top 2 characters. Scorpion can anytime Scorpion hits you, he has the potential to do 40%. And that's scary. Any character that can do that level of damage needs to be balanced in a way so that there's a risk-reward factor. So is Scorpion a viable tournament character? Absolutely, if you can mix up right. If you can guess better than your opponent, you're going to do 40% every time you hit him.
Yep.
I think the trick to Scorpion is, Cage 411. I'm gonna respond to you. There's no such thing as characters being for beginners or whatever. You play the character that you feel the most comfortable with playing, that you believe you can win with. If I am good with Scorpion, no matter how easy or hard he is to use, if I can win,